Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're doing it vlog style today. That's right, I'm taking the old motorhome out here. Gonna go get an estimate to get the windows tinted, and I'm gonna show you what I've been up to the past couple of weeks. Gotta have it. Hello everyone. Yeah, so I just got back, took the RV up. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the windows tinted. I was really hoping he'd squeeze it in today, because just the front windows, those windows are so big, creates so much heat on the inside. Especially, I just found out on our last trip, our very first trip with the RV, I was driving in the sun. I was very hot. My wife was cool because she was on the other side. We kept going back and forth with the AC. And then the place that we parked, we had the generator on, the AC running. I did put the windshield shade in, but we left the two off the front so the dogs could look out, and it just gets very hot, so looking to do some window tint. But the story begins a couple weeks ago. My wife went on a 7-day cruise. She went out with a friend of hers because I ruined the first one for her, so I felt bad. Now, I've gone to Europe, like last year, remember I visited Chris with the Sea. I did some other stuff in Europe. I've done some trips like Armageddon and other things without her. So I've gone on these trips, and I never really thought much of it. I know she would at work, maybe on the weekend she'd be lonely, but that's, you know, guys, you see how much gardening she does. It is absolutely amazing. So even when I'm home, she's usually out here. So I never really thought about it until she was out on the cruise without me. So it was quite lonely. But I know most people probably don't care, but there's a lot of stuff going on there. Tomatoes, onions, peppers, there's blueberries, there's more tomatoes, that black tray, there's peppers. Here's another thing we've been working on, stocking up on wood for the winter. Get it now so in the summertime stuff can dry. Also find good people to buy wood from, not so good people to buy wood from, and good people to buy wood from. So that's one thing we have been working on. Something from her childhood and all that, the wood burning stove. It's what she enjoys. So we've had one installed in this house, and now we use the wood pretty much heat the house through the winter. But anyhow, so she went on a cruise. It all started like last year. Went on a cruise for my birthday, and of course I did my thing. I sat on the balcony, probably ate too much food and didn't do much. I wasn't the husband I should have been to her, and I apologize to her for that. I should have been a little more supportive and doing things that she wanted to do. So she went on a cruise without me, and it was quite lonely being here without her. So I told myself I need to step up. If she's gonna go on vacations without me, do stuff like that, I really step up, do the husband thing. I let too much YouTube get in the way, other things. You know, it's got to be a fine balance between how many videos you put out, how much time you spend editing, when you do it, stuff like that. So I do need to spend, and that's what I've been doing the past couple weeks, being a better husband for her. But when she left, I did the me thing, and we snuck in 2 RC cars while the cat wasn't watching. The mouse brought a couple of cars in. You guys remember, I did film one and got it up before she posted, but we had some weather. Well, look, sorry, you're just gonna have to deal with the dogs. I'm sorry, I lost track of where I was, and it's just not much I can do. We just got to try to plow through this now. I forgot where I was, but so I think we got 2 cars. I got one filmed and up. We had some weather, and then I had ate something, and I was down for a couple days. My stomach was in knots. I couldn't do anything. The day she was actually on her way home, I hurried up and got the HPI filmed. But literally, she got home late on a Saturday. Sunday, we had to get the motorhome ready to go. 4 a.m. on a Monday morning. we were out of here on our way to Dallas. We spent several days there, you know, 5 days, something, 5-6 days between the traveling and the time we spent there. Do the husband thing, be there for her, take the RV on the first camping trip. She wanted to go look at some flowers, so I did some videotaping there for the other channel. We got those videos I had to work on and post as well. Let me see, we got home, had to do the brakes on our car. We've been doing the firewood. There was some stuff I need to do with the RV. I was working on that. I'll get to my car, one of my cars in that garage I had to work on. But first I want to touch on some stuff over here in the shed. Well guys, don't worry, there's no shortage of content that will be coming up. I got the nitro here, which I've been wanting to fix for a while. It actually fell off this box when I was doing some stuff out here, and I blew the whole shock cap off. I got the caps there, but I lost the bladder, but I have a spare laying around, and I lost the screws. The screw for the other shock came out, and I blew this one apart from it falling. I don't get it. The Forza S, check it out. We got a center brace here, LRC. Carbon fiber center brace that's gonna be going in. I also have some springs for it. I'm waiting. First set came, I'm waiting on the second one there. What else? The synchro, gonna be doing some tuning to it as well. And just, you know, I got everything else we need to run. But this is something I was actually hoping to do when the wife was gone. But I fell sick. But I'm gonna take all these boxes and get them shipped out of here. And then all these trays, these stuff I'm gonna put up here on the top. That way I can do like this with the wood down here and have more space for the stuff. But I really can't talk about this. It has not been released yet, guys, but it is exciting. Really exciting. This is something the channel strive for and really hope for one day that we get something. I mean, yeah, it's cool to get, like I got these here for free to review. That's really cool when that happens, but when you get something ahead of time. So when we got back from Texas, I was given a short window. This was sent to me. I had a couple of days to shoot a video and have it ready for release date. I actually shot 2 videos, spent the time, I shot the videos, got it edited and all that, and then I got the email at the last second to hold off, wait. There's something that they want to take care of before the official release. I don't know what it is, you know, they don't tell us that, but I can't tell you anything about that. Sorry, I'm not going to ruin my chances to work further with that company. So I hope you understand. But check it out. I still have to shoot this video. Got a drift car here. This looks pretty interesting. And then, really cool that the people at High Boxing sent me this to review. So I hope that's going to be another avenue for maybe some pre-release stuff and maybe some newer stuff. I don't mind. I'll review, you know, anything they want to send. You know, but this is like the golden ticket, man, to get something pre-release. And I wish I could tell you more, but all I can tell you is subscribe and stand by. But yeah, so that was another thing that kind of delayed my content. I spent a couple days filming that. Thought I'd have 2-3 good videos with it. And had to put on the brakes. Oh yeah, the Max. So I still got more shock tuning to do with that one as well. I'm really surprised some of the kickback I get on that about tuning the shocks. There's a few people now. Some people are really good about it. One of my viewers here, he says, you know, he liked the way it ran out of the box, and hey, yeah, I mean, it did run great out of the box. It all depends on what your definition of running the car and what bashing is to you and all that. To me, it did actually run pretty good out of the box, I pointed out, but any kind of jump, I mean, it really just couldn't handle the smallest jump without just bouncing so hard. But I do have some stuff coming up. Some people are really excited to see what I come up with to get it dialed in. Others, which is really weird, because like the X-Max is, oh, it's not even out here, it's inside. But something like the XRT, you know, is another one. It's not as good a jumper as the X Max, but you know, these are big bashers. So I really thought like the Max would do better because people jumped on the Mini Max for not being like a really good jumper. But yeah, and then I'm gonna be helping out a smaller channel. Got a live live stream going on. That's actually gonna be tonight in real time, world time. So I got that going on. Man, you know, yeah, I just got a lot of cars here I need to revisit. The semi is one I've been wanting to take out. Also the Felony. I've been wanting to run some road cars. I need to get the Typhon back out at the track. I might make a day of that and take the Typhon out, take the Synchro out, stuff like that. So definitely no shortage of content. Just definitely no shortage. I should probably switch to the Insta360. It does way better in low light, but let's see if we can't just power through this. So when she was gone, the RV, I took it out, washed it, and gave it a complete coat of wax. So that was one thing that took some of my time. There was a few other things that odds and ends. I know like that tailpipe stuck out absurdly far. So I put that chrome tip on it because it was black and I kept walking into it. But then the chrome tip stuck out so far, it about wanting to drag all this stuff out. I mean, literally, it stuck out like 2 feet past. So I cut that, shrunk that back. There was some other stuff inside. I'm not going to get into too much of that, but some things that I fixed here. Not that this took any of my time, but I just wanted to. RC Guy Garage be harassing me about my little 4-cylinder, but this is the Chevy SS. 415 horse LS3 in here. Beautiful car. SS. Beautiful car. 2005 Pontiac GTO. The only thing I've done to it are these wheels. Put a little wider tires in the back. I think these are, yeah, they're a little bit wider in the front too. This came with 245, so I have a 255 in the front, 265 in the rear. Completely, like I said, except for the wheels, completely stock. Around like 13,000 miles. I got like 13,000 on the SS as well. And then I got the 50th Camaro here. Yeah, it's stock. It's stock. On a Mustang dyno. I took it to Dallas, actually, of all places. Funny, just coincidental, to a guy that could tune LT1s, somebody that Kane highly recommended to tune those by Pro Charger. Put like 620 to the wheels. Yeah. Now this is the one I had to fix. Check it out. My 91 Z28. Yeah, it's stock. That's an original tune port. Don't let... yeah. Yeah. She's stock. So this car still runs a distributor. You can see back there. There is a module. Well, anyhow, I don't know where it went, but there's a module that goes into the distributor. It's an electronic control module that controls the spark. I'm not sure if it's just because this is a billet distributor, maybe it doesn't transfer heat or electricity very well, but so far that's the second module in like a year I've burned up. So takes a lot to bend over the bad back to get that done, but I think we got it fixed. So it was just, like I said, just something else I had to diagnose and work through and see why this car wouldn't start. Well, this car is actually in very, very good shape for its age, and everything that I could tell, even the paint, everything is like factory on this car. I know it did come from like Michigan. It was registered there for many years, so it was probably just somebody's summertime fun car. So it's got 91,000 miles, and then it came to me and I did this. whip you guys, but that's say that's about 2,000 RPM there. This thing's got like a 2,000 stall converter, so we be driving around. Man, sorry, I know the lighting's horrible. I don't even know if the Insta360 would make up for that, but it definitely would have done better. I just don't want to switch cameras because I actually had the tripod set up on this one to hold like this GoPro. We got back from Texas. The RV was completely trashed. We've been driving in the rain, and then we brought like half the state bugs back with us. So I had to get the RV clean. We had to get it cleaned out of stuff. Just a matter of fact, the other day there was a couple more things that I did to it. Just little things to keep it going. I'm not going to get into any great detail about everything, but I've been busy, you know. Just so like the wife, one day she went and picked like twice, 2 different. So we got back from Texas. She still had, I think, 4 days off before she had to go back to work. So there was like 2 days that we went and picked strawberries. Well, she picked, I watched, because I honestly, guys, I hate doing the broken record thing, but I can't bend over like that with my back. I just can't bend over. So we went strawberry picking. We went to Lowe's for something. Walmart did some grocery shopping. I had to get the trailer out of the garage, get it hooked up. Went and picked up the wood there. Now, I mean, pretty much like my extent of it wasn't terrible because she did pretty much all the stacking and stuff like that. She actually enjoys it. I mean, I hate it because I feel like, you know, as the husband, I should do the heavy stuff, but gotta love her, man. She's into that heavy stuff. She likes doing that. She stacked all that wood. So, and we got the wood. So it's been life. Like I said, I really feel I have to support her more. I mean, she kind of supports the hobby. Yes, she gives me a hard time when the cars come, but she does support me trying to do this stuff. So, and then I had one more thing I had to do for her before she went back to work, and that's only halfway done. So let's show you that. Well, as the wife was saying, the brakes in her vehicle were not working as they used to when it was brand new. It's got over 70,000 miles now, almost 80,000. So brake job was in order. So I got the front brakes done. I still have the back brakes here to do because when I ordered this off of Rock Auto, I forgot to order 2 rotors. So yeah, not that brakes are very hard to do, you know, it's a simple process, but you know, when you have a bad back, it does take time. It took me longer to get it done, and then there's a couple of days of recovery because my back really doesn't like picking up tires and being bent over a little bit to reach in and work on that stuff. So that's where I've been. Things have slowed down. I was just trying to give my wife more time, more of my time, be more of a husband to her. And it's just life stuff's happened. So that is where I've been, why things have slowed down. Hopefully things should be picking up here a little bit. Got a lot of good stuff. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed the vlog style, a little look behind the scenes of what's going on. Let me know what you think of this. Should I do more of this? But I do appreciate the support. Each and every one of you means a lot to me. That when you subscribe, leave, you know, great comments, man. The support is what keeps me going, drives me to keep making the videos, because sometimes I just wonder, even keep on going with this, because it's a lot of work and it takes up my retirement pay, it takes up time and stuff like that. I still enjoy the hobby, and it feels great when I know that I've encouraged people to like get a car, get into a hobby, and then they have fun, they share it with their kids or whatever, and it does feel really good to share that stuff. But it does take a lot of money, a lot of time. So it's got to be that balance, man. So support your other YouTubers out there. There's a lot of them out there that even they work full-time and they still have to do all this stuff. Younger kids, families and stuff like that. And this helicopter's got to come buzz my shot. All right, everyone, I do greatly appreciate it. Links down below. I know I keep mentioning it, but it does help a lot. If you shop Amazon, buy bubble gum, doesn't matter. Start at my store. I get a commission for what you get on Amazon. Same thing, AMAIN Tower and some other stuff. I also have discount codes. I've got signed up with some companies to provide you a discount code as well. So please go in the video description, check out those links. Greatly appreciated. Everyone, thank you very much. See you next one.